Hi guys, welcome back to another workout with Zoe and Emily. Today we're going to be training glutes.
We've got bodyweight and dumbbell options so you can follow along no matter your circumstances.
Our structure today, we're going to do 2 circuits, 45 seconds per exercise, 1 minute rest between each round. Let's get started.
Okay, before we head into the workout, we're just going to start off with a quick 5-minute warm-up. We're going to do 4 exercises, starting off with open the gates.
We'll go for 30 seconds per exercise. Let's go for it.
So lifting your leg up and out to the side, keep it nice and slow.
No rush with this one, it is a warm-up. Especially because we're training glutes today, you want to make sure you're really warming up those hip joints because we're going to do a lot of movements where you're using your hips.
And swap legs, guys. Keeping it nice and slow and controlled. Last 2. And 1 more.
Okay guys, we're going to go into some leg swings now, so again using those hip joints, making sure we're nice and warmed up, bringing your leg right forward and pushing it all the way backwards.
You can hold on to a wall or a chair if you feel a little bit unbalanced.
Should we swap legs?
Yep. Try and keep your core engaged in this one. It will help you balance.
You want the main movement to be in your hips rather than pushing your back too much. Well done guys. Last one. Amazing.
Next up, we're going to go for squat to extension. So we're coming down into a squat, reach for the floor, extend your hips up, straighten your legs, keep your hands to the floor if you can. If you feel quite tight, you can have your hands just resting up from the floor here.
As you come up and push your hips back, if you need to, just allow your hands to move up your legs slightly.
Really start to feel your hamstrings warm up on this one.
Last one. Amazing job. Okay, final warm-up exercise. We're going to go for a bit of a hip flexor warm-up. So for this one, you want to come into a lunge position, but bring your knee right down to the floor. And then you're going to push yourself forward. You should feel the stretch in the back of your hip flexor. And then nice and gently and slowly come back onto your hamstring. Lean as far forward as you can. Feel the stretch under your hamstring. Coming back onto your hip flexor. Okay, swap legs guys, coming onto your other leg at the front and pushing forward onto your hip flexor. Back onto your hamstring. Lean as far forward as your body allows on that hamstring one. Emily's showing off, getting her head to her knee. One more rep guys. Great job. Amazing. Okay guys, hopefully we're feeling a little bit more warmed up now. We're going to head straight into our first circuit. So if you're following me with gym/weighted, we're going to grab a dumbbell and we're going to go for our single leg glute bridges to start off with. So grab the dumbbell, rest it on the hip that's going to be working. So this will be the leg that's staying on the ground. And then you want to lift your other leg up, pushing through your glute, squeeze and slowly release down to the floor.
And if you're following me, we're going to go for a bodyweight glute bridge, but we're going to add in a little drive to challenge you a little bit more with this movement. So lifting one leg up, push through that heel that's on the floor, bring that knee up, and then on the way back down, we're gonna straighten the leg.
45 seconds per exercise. When you're ready, in 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Big squeeze. When you come back down, it's really important not to arch that lower back. So make sure your belly button's kind of pushing through to the floor before you get started with your next rep.
We want to pause at the top, really engage that glute muscle.
And try not to rest for too long when you're at the bottom because that's going to take the tension off your glute muscle.
Pushing through the heel that is on the floor. Really driving your hips all the way up to the ceiling.
One more rep, guys, then we're going to swap legs. Big squeeze. Amazing. Let's swap round to the other leg.
Okay, when you're ready, guys. 3, 2, 1. Let's go for it. Pushing through that heel.
Nice and slow on the way back down. Don't rush it, guys. Pushing, guys, let's go for one more rep. Big squeeze, slowly back down.
What we're doing, guys, we're going to head into our second exercise, which is going to be a sumo squat pulse if you're following from home.
And if you're following gym, you're going to grab your dumbbell, come into your sumo squat position and just go nice and slowly, holding slightly at the bottom, pushing back up to the top.
So bringing those legs wide, pointing your toes out.
And you want to stick your hips backwards on each rep. Let's go for it, guys.
Pushing those knees out.
Yeah, really try not to let those knees cave in at the bottom. Keep them pushed out so they stay in line with your toes the whole time. And you really want to engage your glutes, use your glutes to pull your hips back forward to the top.
On the way up, just keep the movement really, really slow and controlled. It's going to put a lot more tension on the glutes. With the pulse, if you're following from home, we're just going to do a small little bounce. Doesn't have to be half a rep, just to keep the tension there.
Come on, guys, let's go for it. Final rep. Amazing job. We're going to go into our third exercise of this circuit. We've got our weighted donkey kicks if you're following me. So if you're going for weighted, you want to get a dumbbell that's not too heavy and just sit it behind your knee in the crease. And then as you grab it with the back of your knee, you're going to push up, squeeze your glute at the top, come in nice and slowly back down, really using the balance and the strength of your glutes.
And if you're working from home, we're going to grab a resistance band if you have one, but it's also okay to do this one body weight. Pop it around your knees, just above your knee. Head into the same position, so into a tabletop. And then we're going to push through your glutes. Big squeeze at the top. If you're feeling like you want an extra challenge, you can do a little pulse at the top. And then bring yourself back down. It's really important for both of these exercises to keep your core engaged.
Don't let that back bend too much. 45 seconds per leg on this one, and then we're going to have a rest. Let's go for it.
Keeping it nice and slow and controlled. Make sure that that back is nice and straight.
Yeah, try not to let that back bend too much. Keep your core really tight, keeping your back straight, spine neutral.
Take your time, guys. Focus on that squeeze at the top.
Well done, one more rep.
And rest.
Swap it round. Okay, let's go, guys. Second leg. Let's push it. Big squeeze at the top, keeping that balance so that the dumbbell stays in its position. That's part of the challenge with this one. big squeeze at the top of each rep. Try and hold for 2 if that helps. Just making sure you get that squeeze in.
Constantly working on keeping that back flat, especially as we bring that leg up. Core tight, big squeeze at the top.
Come on guys, keep pushing it. One more rep.
Push guys, and rest. Okay guys, well done. That's the first circuit complete. We're just going to take a couple of seconds rest and then we'll join you again with single leg glute bridge.
Rested, we're going to head into the start of that circuit again. So I'm going to be going for weighted single leg glute bridge if you're following me.
And if you're following from home, we're just going to head to the floor. Same thing, but we're just going to go without weight and we're driving your leg up.
When you're ready guys, let's get straight into it.
Pushing through that heel that's on the floor. Big squeeze at the top. That will really allow you to put a load of tension on that glute. Again, try and keep your back flat on the floor as we head down.
Try not to rest too much at the bottom either. Oh, it's burning. One more rep guys. And let's swap round. Straight in, you've got it, let's push.
Pushing through that heel. If you're working from home, really drive with that leg that's off the ground. It's quite an explosive movement, this one.
Guys, let's go 2 more reps.
And rest. Okay guys, we're going to go straight into our next exercise, which is going to be a sumo squat pulse if you're following from home.
And grab your dumbbell if you're going for the gym. Nice, slow and controlled reps.
Nice wide stance guys, turn your toes out.
Let's go for it in 3, 2, 1.
Pulse at the bottom if we're from home, and slowly on the way up. 1, 2, slowly on the way up.
And if you're going to the gym, just focus on really controlling that movement, engaging your glutes at the bottom and allowing that to pull your hips all the way up to the top. Great job, guys.
The trick with feeling this one in your glutes is really pushing through your heels.
One more rep, guys. Great job. Okay, final exercise of the circuit. We're going for our weighted donkey kick. Coming down onto your hands and knees. If you're following gym, then just place that dumbbell behind your knee and we'll be ready to go.
And if you're following from home, you can either go body weight or you can grab your resistance band. That will just help add a little bit more of a challenge to the movement.
When you're ready, guys, let's go for it.
Again, if you're working from home, you can choose to just do a normal rep or add a little pulse in at the top of the movement. I'll add a bit of an extra challenge. straight. Work on keeping that tabletop position.
Come on guys, let's go 2 more reps. Last one. Smashed it. Swapping around. Okay, straighten with our other leg. When we're ready, let's go.
Keeping that back nice and straight, especially as we lift that leg up. Pause at the top.
Keep pushing it.
Keep pushing, guys. Couple more.
Last rep. Big squeeze.
And rest.
And rest. Well done.
Well done, guys. We're going to take another couple of seconds to rest, and then we're going to head into the final round of this circuit.
Okay, hopefully you're feeling a little bit more rested. We're gonna go for our single leg glute bridge. So if you're following me, let's grab a dumbbell, get straight into our final round of this circuit.
And if you're following from home, we're going to head into the same position. Remember, just driving with the leg that's off the floor. And 2, 1, let's go.
45 seconds, guys, you can do it.
Final time we're going to be doing these today. Big squeeze in that glute at the top, flat back at the bottom. Big squeeze.
Well done, guys. Swapping legs when you're ready. Head straight in, let's go.
Push that pelvis all the way up to the ceiling. Really drive through that leg that's on the floor.
Squeeze in as you get to the top of each rep. Engaging those glutes. Might be starting to burn now, guys. Come on, you can push through.
Drive that pelvis up, guys. Big squeeze.
Last 2. Big squeeze, final rep. Smashed it.
And rest. Well done, guys. Take a little second to yourself, and then we're going to head into sumo squat pulses if you're following from home.
And if you're going for gym, grab that weight, get into your sumo squat position. Gonna really focus on tension on those glutes, taking the movement nice and slow. When you're ready, let's do it.
Slowly down, pulse at the bottom, and then pushing through those heels on the way up. Make sure that we're pushing those knees out.
Big squeeze at the top, guys. Pushing through your heels. Last Final exercise of this circuit all together, we're gonna go for our kickbacks. So if you're going for dumbbell, grab that weight, stick it behind your knee, and we'll be ready to go.
And if you're following from home, if you've got a resistance band, grab that. We're gonna put it just above our knees. If you're following completely body weight, that's absolutely fine too. Remember, we've got the option of pulsing at the top.
When you're ready, guys, let's go for it.
Keep in that tabletop position, try and keep that core engaged. Especially when we're driving up with that leg, we want to make sure that your back is nice and straight and not bending.
This is where your core comes in, keeping it nice and stable like a tabletop.
Remember, we do have the option at home to add in a little pulse to make it a little bit more challenging. Maybe you've not got a resistance band and you want to challenge yourself a little bit more.
One more rep, guys. Amazing, let's swap round. Good job.
Okay guys, ready to one, heading into the other leg. All of that movement coming from your glute, rather than the momentum coming from your back swinging. Keep it nice and stable.
Nearly there, guys, keep pushing it. Let's go 2 more. Last rep, big squeeze.
And rest. Well done.
Okay guys, I don't know about you, but I need a couple seconds rest before we head into our new second circuit. So take a minute, grab a drink, and then we're gonna go into circuit 2.
Well done, guys. Second circuit now. If you're following from home, we're going to grab something that you can elevate your front foot on, because we're going to start with a deficit reverse lunge. This will just help add a little bit more of range of motion to the movement, and in turn making it a little bit more challenging.
And if you're following with weights or from the gym, you're going to go for a reverse lunge, take it nice and slow and controlled, push through that heel to help add a little bit of tension on your glute.
Okay guys, when you're ready, we're going to send that first leg back in 3, 2, 1. So pushing through that front leg, keeping it nice and slow and controlled. The back leg is only really there for stabilisation. You don't want to push off that back leg, it's all the work through that front leg. Again, if you're working from home, you've got the option to add a little pulse at the bottom. That will just add a little bit more tension to the exercise.
Keep it controlled, guys, really pushing through that heel. No need to rush this one. With movements like this, the slower you go, the more tension you actually end up adding to your muscle. Well done, 2 more.
Last one.
And swap it around when you're ready, guys. Okay, next leg, let's go for it. You want to make sure you keep your back really nice and straight. All the movements coming from your knee and your hip.
Because we're focusing on training our glutes today, we want to go for a slightly wider stance. If you were to do this for quad focus, you can go a little bit narrower.
And to focus on your glute as well, it's also really important to make sure that you hinge at the hip a little bit more. So rather than keeping yourself super upright, you want to make sure that you stick your hips backwards, allow your body to be a bit more of an angle, although your back's still straight, it stays nice and straight.
Push, guys, we've got 1 more to go. And rest. Well done.
Great job. Okay guys, we're going to go into a B stance RDL if you're following with weights next. So rather than going for a normal RDL, you're just going to put 1 foot up like that. All the weight and the tension goes through the leg that's firmly planted on the ground.
And if you're following from home, we're going to go for a straight leg deadlift. This is also going to be a single leg movement. For this one, we might need some help with the balance, so position yourself near a wall or use a chair for balance.
When you're ready, guys, let's go for it. Sticking those hips backwards. I always say with RDLs, imagine you've got a drawer behind you and you need to close it with your bum, so you need to stick your hips backwards.
And if you're going for body weight, we're going to keep a little soft bend in the leg that's on the floor, and we're going to push our glutes back, keeping it nice and slow and controlled. You should feel the tension down the back of your leg and in your hamstring.
And if you're feeling it too much in your hamstring, try and bend that knee a little bit more on the way down. That'll help take some tension off your hamstring and hopefully add it onto your glute. One more, guys. Great job. Let's swap it round. Okay, let's go for it. Big push, squeezing your glute as you get to the top.
The same applies with this movement. If you're feeling it too much in your hamstring, you can bend the leg that's on the floor a little bit more. That will just help target the glutes a little bit more.
It, guys. Keep that back really nice and straight, all the movements in your knee and your hip. One more. Great job.
Well done, guys. We are going to head into our last exercise of this circuit, which is going to be a clamshell. So we're going to head to the floor. Stack your feet on top of each other just like so. Your arm just comes underneath you and we're going to rest on your elbow. Other arm can be placed on your hips, and then we're going to drive through your feet, open your legs, big squeeze at the top, and then slowly down.
And if you're going for weighted, then just add a weight onto that leg. It's going to help you add a little bit more tension.
And off we go, guys. Big squeeze at the top. Pushing your knees out. Again, keep that core stable and engaged. We're going to go for 45 seconds on this side, and then we're going to turn and repeat on the other side. Should be feeling this exercise in the side of your bum, so your abductors.
One more rep. Great job, and we're going to turn around. Ooh.
Okay, guys, when you're ready, we're going to head on to the other side. 2 and 1. Keep that movement slow and controlled. Push those hips up to the ceiling.
Try not to rest too much at the bottom, because that's when you're really going to get some more tension on your glute. Push through the burn.
If you're feeling really strong today and you're working from home, you can try adding a resistance band around your knees. This one is challenging on its own though.
Last one. Great job, guys. Okay, we're going to have a few seconds to rest, and then we'll go into our second round of this circuit. Doing amazingly.
Okie dokie, guys, we're going to head into our second round of this circuit. If you're following from home, grab your book, because we're going to raise our heel and head into your deficit reverse lunges.
And if you're going for gym or weighted, then grab that dumbbell and we're going to go for reverse lunges. All our reps on one leg, and then we'll swap legs after 45 seconds.
Okay guys, when we're ready, 2 and 1.
Good job guys, try not to rest for too long at the top, but take your time with that movement.
Again, if we're working out from home, option to add in a little pulse at the bottom, just to add a little bit more tension, make the movement a little bit more challenging.
Great job guys. Well done, final rep. Amazing job.
Swapping legs, and 3, 2, 1. Pushing all that weight and focus through that front leg, specifically your heel. Again, try not to rush this exercise. It's actually better to go nice and slow, increase the tension on your glutes.
Really well done guys, keep pushing through that heel. Last 10 seconds. Great job, final rep. Ooh. Amazing job. Okay, we're gonna go for our B stance RDLs. If you're going for gym, grab that weight, set one leg back and pushing through the straight leg.
And grab yourself something to hold on to if you're not yet balanced with this exercise. When you're ready guys, 2 and 1, keeping it nice and slow.
If you're going for B stance, just really make sure you're sticking those hips backwards, allowing your knees to bend and putting all the tension through that heel of the working leg. You can do it.
Make sure to keep that back nice and straight. We don't want to curve, especially your lower back. And that can happen if you're reaching all the way down.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Sometimes you don't need to go all the way down on this exercise. Just go till you feel the stretch in that glute, normally just below the knee, halfway down your shin, coming back up and squeezing. Well done guys, final rep, and let's swap round. Doing a great job. When you're ready, let's go for it. Squeeze that glute of the working leg in at the top of each rep. Pulling yourself up to the start position. Back's nice and straight, hips are doing the movement.
It's all about sending those hips back. If you are new to this exercise, maybe find yourself a wall. So position that behind you and then focus on pushing your bum towards the wall.
Come on guys, let's go one more rep. Smashing it, well done.
Nice. We are going to head into clamshells as our last exercise of this circuit. So heading to the floor, stacking your feet one on top of the other. Pop your elbow down for support. Other hand resting on the hips. If you're working from the gym, just grab your dumbbell. And 3, 2, 1. Pushing that pelvis up, hips up. Big squeeze at the top.
Really squeezing those glutes in as you come to the top. Keep pushing it, guys. Let's go one more. Big squeeze. Well done.
Swapping onto the other side now, so just turn yourself around. Stacking those feet again. Hand on hip, and 3, 2, 1, let's go.
I find with this one, the further down you put the weight, the harder it gets. So if you're finding it hard, bring it up a little bit closer to your hips. If you're finding it easy, then you can push it down towards your knee a little bit. You'll have a bit more to lift when you do your abduction.
option if you're working from home to add a resistance band around the knees, but it's totally fine if you don't, because it is a hard exercise on its own. Keep pushing, guys. You can have a little rest after this one.
Push through the burn. That's one. Ooh.
And rest. Take a couple of seconds, guys, and then we're going to head into our very last circuit of this workout. You've done super well.
Nearly there, guys. Okay guys, we're going to go for our final circuit. You've done so well. Starting off with our reverse lunges, so if you're going for weight, then grab your dumbbell, one leg at a time.
And if you're working out from home, grab your book, raise your front leg, and we're going to head into it in 3, 2, and 1. Option on our home version to add a little pulse in the bottom.
Pushing through that front heel as much as you can, guys. Come on, let's go for it. Keep it going. Come on, you can do this. So you're getting hard now. You're probably feeling tired. Keep pushing through each rep. Nice and low. Get that knee nice and close to the ground. Final rep. Great job. Well done, swap it round. Let's go for it.
Because we're going glute focus, guys, just make sure that we're leaning over and pushing your hips back. It's going to really help target your glutes a little bit more. Take your time with this exercise, pushing through that front heel.
Guys, we're so close now, my legs are getting the shakes.
Last time you'll do this one today. You've done so well.
Squeezing those glutes as you come up. Last couple. Final rep.
Push, guys.
Great job.
Well done. We're going to head into beast stance RDLs if you're working out from the gym. And if you're working out from home, we're going to go for our straight leg deadlift.
You can do it, guys. Making sure you stick those hips backwards, putting the pressure through your heel. Nice and slow up to the top, squeezing that glute as you come up. Got this, guys.
Keeping that back nice and straight. Don't push yourself to go too low if you can't, without your back taking over.
Guys, come on, we're nearly there. Last rep. Big squeeze. Oh, it's burning. And swap it round. Well done. Remember putting the pressure through that heel. Swapping legs. Your working leg isn't the one that's bent, it's the one that's straight at the start and pushing through, squeezing your glute. You've got this, guys.
Going back to what Zoe said earlier, if you want to feel it in your glutes a little bit more, bend that leg.
Exactly, so pushing that jaw close with your bum and then sitting into it a little bit to stop putting too much tension on your hamstring and adding a little bit more to your glute. You guys are doing really well, over halfway.
Keeping it controlled, guys.
And final rep, big squeeze at the top. Amazing job. Okay, and we're going to finish on those cams, the absolute burners. So if you're following from gym, then just rest that dumbbell on the outside of your thigh. When you're ready, guys, come on, let's finish this circuit off. Let's go.
That's it. Drive your hips up to the ceiling. Separate your legs. Big squeeze at the top.
Push through the bed. No, you can do it. Almost there now.
Push through, guys.
Really squeezing that glute, you'll feel it at the bottom. Last rep, big squeeze.
1, 2, and rest.
Oh,
Swap sides. Okay, last one today, guys. Let's push through, empty the tank. 3, 2, and 1. Drive those hips up, big squeeze at the top.
you got this, guys.
Last one today. Keep pushing. You have done so well. Some bums are going to be hurting tomorrow.
Including mine. Almost there, guys. Oh, it's burning.
Big squeeze. You can do this. Push, push. And last one. 1, 2. Well done, guys. That brings us to the end of our glute workout. You did so well if you got this far.
That was an absolute burner. We're doing this on one of the hottest days of the year in the UK. We're literally dripping with sweat. We're going to go into a little bit of a stretch just to finish off, make sure that we've not got too much tension. So we're going to go into a figure 4 stretch. This is really good for stretching out your glutes. So lie back onto your back and you want to bring one leg across your knee and then put your hands through, pull that leg, and we'll hold it there for 30 seconds. You should really feel the stretch in your glutes, especially after that workout today. Let's hold for 30 seconds.
Take this time to catch your breath. You've worked so hard today. Your muscles will thank you for a good old stretch right now.
They will, they really will. Okay, great job, guys. When you're ready, let's swap legs. Bring your other foot over, pull through. Feel the stretch in that glute. It feels so nice after that workout. Really breathing, getting your breath back to normal, bringing your heart rate back down.
There'll be some sore bums tomorrow.
We'll all be waddling. Okay guys, we're going to come into a pigeon stretch next, which is another really good one for our glutes. So if you just bring one leg forward like this, and if you feel like really stretching out or if you're super flexible, you can reach yourself down onto the floor as well. If you're not quite feeling the stretch, you can just bring that foot forward and it will help add a little bit more tension on your glutes.
As you guys may have noticed, we have mentioned a lot in this workout of keeping your core engaged, and if you did want something to help strengthen your core, we've got a couple of ab blasts on our channel to help you along with these kind of workouts. Okay guys,
Swapping legs.
feeding the other leg through and coming down.
As I said, if you really want to feel a bit more of a stretch, you can just pull this leg forward slightly more. Really stretch out those glutes.
Big deep breaths, guys.
Okay guys, we're going to come into a seated hamstring stretch next. So bringing one leg out, stretching out in front of you, bending your other leg, and I want you to reach as far as you can towards your toes. If it's just your ankles, that's absolutely fine. Just reach as far as you can until you really feel that stretch underneath your leg. You can also kind of pull your foot upwards, which will help add to the stretch in your hamstring and calf too. Well done, guys. When you're ready, let's swap legs. Straighten your other one, reaching towards your toes. You might also feel a bit of a stretch in your lower back when you do this one, that's absolutely fine.
Well done, guys, you've done so well today.
Okay, coming into a standing quad stretch to finish off. Grab something to lean on, like a wall if you need to, and pull your foot backwards. You should feel the stretch down the front of your leg. Oh, finally starting to feel back to normal after that.
This stretch really does test your balance, doesn't it?
I know, I'm cheating. I'm a bit of a fool with this one. Great job, guys. When you're ready, let's change legs. Really well done, guys.
That brings us to the end of this workout. Very well done if you made it this far. Feel free to revisit this workout as many times as you may need. And if you did enjoy this workout, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next one.
Thanks, guys.